Mystic GLoLady here. Hello, Sagittarius. This is your reading for June 2015. We're going to shuffle a couple of times, and we have the Fool. Sagittarius. You always have that happy, joyous, carefree attitude, that love of adventure that you are. It is beneath you. That is the energy that you have to work with this month. And we'll start it out with you. In your first house, the Ace of Cups. Do you have some new beginnings of love? Are you beginning to love yourself, Sagittarius? You have the Death card in the second house. And what is it, Sagittarius? What is it that you have to learn about money? What is the end of money? You have the Five of Swords in the third house, and that's communication, short distance travels. What is it that isn't quite working, Sagittarius? You yourself are holding it together, even though things around you might seem to be falling apart. You are still keeping that faith, and your family is a big strength in keeping it together, as well as your work. Your partnerships, the Judgment in the partnerships. Harmonious change. In the, let me see, 8th house. Seven of Wands, the Valor. Justice in the 10th house. Prince of Cups in the 11th. Seven of Swords in the 12th house position. Alrighty, Sagittarius. Let's see, we have the Fool on the bottom. Let's see what else we have to work with. We're going to start you out with right here, you. Okay? We have Saturn. Saturn is in the first house with you right now. Okay? This is my cheat sheet, in case you guys were wondering what this paper was back here. Right here. Okay, Sag, that's you. That's the first house. Then you have Saturn. And Saturn's sitting right there. And it's going to be, well, it is retrograde. Okay, so, as I was saying, right now, you, yourself, Saturn is sitting here right now. And that's in Sagittarius. It's going to be going retrograde, and I will get back over to it, because it's going to be back over there into Scorpio in your 12th house, okay? And it's a critical degree in the 12th house, and that is hidden enemies, institutions, occult, such things as such. And being that you are a Sagittarius, looking into occult, which is hidden studies, is a higher learning for you. And being that it goes back into Scorpio at the 29th degree, it's a critical degree, and it'll go back direct again back into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is going to be Saturn's going to be here, and it's in Sagittarius for 2.5 years, so it's lessons of you, okay? Be good to you, okay? Keep yourself balanced, even if things are, as you see, could be falling around. Remember, these are general readings. They are not specific. If you want specific, contact me, and I will be more than happy to help you live a more happier, understanding life. Alrighty, so let's keep going, and we have right here in the second house that is Capricorn, and in Capricorn we have Pluto. So you see the death, and that pretty much symbolizes Pluto. Now remember, with death there is always a rebirth, a new beginnings. So we have Scorpio, as you see right here in there, and that is hidden. You know, what are the hidden things? What do you have to let go and move on dealing with your finances or personal possessions? Are there personal possessions that you have to let go of in order to be happy? Okay, we have up here, this would be your third house of communications, short distance travels, and you will have Aquarius that's sitting in there right now, and that's humanity. Service is good for the soul, even though you don't feel like going out and doing very much, and you just want to stay. Well, your home is driving you, you know, is it driving you crazy, or is that your bedrock? You know, where you have, and sorry, I know that I have a tendency to say you know too many times, so I'm not going to assume that you know, and bear with me so I can quit saying you know so many times. Cool? Sorry. Okay, let me get back on track here. Alrighty, let's see, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then we're coming down here to Pisces, Pisces in the home, and you have your wounded healer, okay, and you have Neptune. Alright, now they're both retrograde, so we're going back over them, and retrograde, you're starting to see things a little bit clearer in your home as to, okay, what's going on. Here we have Aries, and Aries is in your fifth house, and it's Uranus, and unexpected things. You know, unexpected things in your family resources are changing, and it's you know, might be related to money coming in, going out. You know, your family resources, Uranus, things are changing. You know, right here, 8th house, you know, you have some money. Sorry about the, you knows, I'm recognizing it. Sorry. Taurus, the Taurus at work, being grounded when everything around you, and we had talked about that, and we talked about the Gemini, the relationships, the Gemini, talking about relationships in Gemini, a great chance of relationships, talking about relationships, that there's things in relationships, and it doesn't always mean, well, there again, you know, communications, relationships with home. What is the symbolic meaning, you know, meaning of it, the career of it? Is your, you know, the career as supportive as your home, or the home's not supportive, I should say, of the career? Where is the justice in the partnership of that? Okay, so let's see. The Sun, the Mercury, talking about it, the Mars, it's going to be moving forward, and it's going to be going into Cancer. Right here we have Cancer, and Venus is in here. Okay, so when these guys are moving in together, a harmonious change between the Sun and Mercury and Mars and Venus coming in here, you know, it's going to be all cozy, you know, talking about other people's money, you know, inviting people in, you know, being with people, and it'll be a happy, happy time. And then we have here the 9th house of learning. Venus is going to be moving into your 9th house. And what do you need to learn? Because now's a good time to go back to school or to learn something. And Jupiter's in there right now in Leo, and that's multiplying. And you know, happy, happy. You know, at the end of the month, Venus will be in there, 20 degrees. So what kind of travel or learning that you have planned, it's falling into place. Don't keep your eye on the prize, even though right next door, you know, you might be a little bit, you know, one side's good, one side, wait a minute, one side's challenging, one side is beautiful. So why do you look at one side when you can choose to turn your back on and look the other direction? Okay, that's what you got to always look for. All right, here we have justice. Justice, you always have the balance, and this is Virgo, which Virgo is balance. Justice, balanced in your career house. You know, keeping it balanced. You know, keeping that partnership balanced, and you know, things will work out in your career. You know, the cash flow seems to be there. You know, the happiness seems to be there. It all seems to be going. Now here we have in your 11th house, you have Libra. And Libra, your North Node is in there. And Libra is balanced. You know, finding that balance in humanity, you know, the best way to do it. And then up here you're at your 12th house. That's where we're going back into, well, I said the 12th house, and Scorpio's in your 12th house. And that's where Saturn's going to be teaching you some lessons. So better to use those lessons to learn how to heal with occult studies, how you can find natural healing to problems that might be ailing you or someone else. It's those hidden enemies, the institutions, jails. So since Saturn's going to be going retrograde back in there, what can you learn? Because Saturn's the teacher. So what do you need to learn? Because the student becomes the teacher becomes the student, and when we all put our information together, that's how things get a whole lot sweeter. So, Sagittarius, you have a lovely June, and I will speak to you again in July. Love you.